Hey guys, it has been a while since you've had Number Corner. We've been working so hard on story prompts, but I don't want to forget about Number Corner. So we're going to do Number Corner today. Does that sound good? Okay, now you're really going to have to pull some thinking out of your brain because it's been so long. Do you remember what month we're in right now? We are in the month of November. Do you remember our November song? Leaves are falling, winter's calling. We are thankful for our friends. November. It's November once again. Let's do it again. Leaves are falling, winter's calling. We are thankful for our friends. November. It's November once again. Now remember, at the end of November, we have a holiday. A holiday is a special day that only happens once a year. Do you remember what holiday is in November? Thanksgiving, when we really reflect on the things that we're thankful for. So I hope that you've been thinking about what you're thankful for this month. Now, I would love for us to sing our months of the year really quick because I don't want you to forget our month song. Think we can sing the whole year? Here we go. January, February, March and April, May, June, July and August, September, October, November, December. These are the months of the year. Woohoo! Now November is all the way down here, which means it's almost at the very end of the year. January is the first month, February is the second, March is the third, April the fourth, May the fifth, June is the sixth, July is the seventh month, August is the 8th, September is the 9th, October is the 10th, November is the 11th month of the year, and there's 12 altogether, so we're almost at the very end. So it's the 11th month, so we write an 11 for November. That's like the secret code for November. It's the 11th month. We are already on the 20th day of November. Today is November the 20th. Now, do you know what day of the week it is? Let's sing all of our days of the week real quick. Ready? Days of the week. 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 There's Sunday and there's Monday. There's Tuesday and there's Wednesday. There's Thursday and there's Friday. And then there's Saturday. Days of the week. 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 Woohoo! So today is Friday. Can you say the whole date with me? Mirror words. Today is Friday, November 20th, 2020. Now check out our calendar. It is almost all the way full, and we've been having shapes. We've been having flat shapes. Do you remember what that term is for flat? 2D means flat. Say it with me. 2D means flat. Say it again. 2D means flat. So sometimes we have flat shapes. We call those 2D shapes. And look, I even have some flat shapes back here. See how all these shapes are flat? Like a rectangle is flat. Have a square that is flat. See how flat he is? Have a circle that is flat. I think I even have a triangle that's flat. These are all 2D shapes. They're all flat. We also have 3D shapes. They are not flat. They take up space. Look at all these shapes. They like stick out. They are not flat. I can like hold them up in my hand. Look at all this. These are 3D or solid. We can also call them solid. So we have 2D shapes, and 2D means flat, and we have solid shapes or 3D. Now, do you remember why we call them 2D and 3D? 2D are called 2D because they have two dimensions. They have height and they have width. Look, there's no depth. They don't have any depth. They have height and they have width. We can measure how tall and how wide. Look at this. They have height. They have width. They have height. They have width. But they don't have any depth. Look at that. It's flat. But 3D shapes, they don't just have two dimensions, they have three, which is why they're called three-dimensional. They have height, they have width, they have depth. Height, width, depth. Height, width, depth. So 3D, you can measure how tall their height, how wide, their width, and how deep, their depth. Height, width, depth. Those are the 3 dimensions. Now let's see what shapes we've had so far. You remember this one? Where all the sides were the same? There are 4 sides. Square. Do you remember what I called this corner? Those are called right angles. When the corners are perfect like that, they're called right angles. So this is called a square. Then we had this shape that looks like a box. Do you remember what I called it? It's called a cube. Can you say cube? Good job. Then we had this. What was this? Circle. Then we had a shape that looks like a ball. Do you remember its name? Sphere. Say sphere. Good job. Then we had too short, too long. That's a rectangle. And look, it also had those perfect corners. What did I call those corners? Right angles. Good job. And then we had this shape that looks like a can. Ooh, it had a really tricky name. Do you remember it? Cylinder. Can you say cylinder? Cylinder. And look, cylinder is kind of like a rectangle that's been rolled up and then has a circle on the top and the bottom. Now this one doesn't have the circle on the top and the bottom. But look, it was a rectangle and you can roll it up into a cylinder. Pretty cool, huh? Then we had another circle. Then we had this shape. Oh, this one's fun. Reminds me of summer. Cone, like an ice cream cone. Then we had a piece of mail. And you remember what shape the mail was? Square. Then we had a box. Do you remember the box? Cube. Cube. Then we had another circle. Then we have a basketball. Do you remember what the basketball is? Sphere. Say sphere. Good job. Then we had a $5 bill. Too short, too long. That's a rectangle. Again with those right angles. Then we had a roll of pennies. Kind of like a really long can. Do you remember what this is? It's called a cylinder. And look, I even have a cylinder that's more like that one. Cylinder. That's the one that's kind of like a rectangle rolled up. Check that out. Ta-da! Pretty cool, huh? Then we had a pizza. What shape is a pizza? Circle. Then we had a party hat. What shape do you think a party hat is? It's a cone. Now check this out. What shape do you see? Circle, right? Watch this. I cut a slit in the circle. What shape is that circle turning into? I made a cone out of a circle. Watch that again. Here's the circle. Made a little cut. Sliding it in there, tightening it up. And I can make my cone get smaller and smaller. I turned my circle into a cone, like a party hat. Ta-da! Pretty cool, right? 3D shapes. Now, do you know who this is? He's tilted on his side, but he's still a square. He's got those right angles, 4 sides that are all the same. That's a square. Oh, back to another box. 10 million points if you remember this shape's name. Cube! Yay! Who got 10 million points? Did I say 10 or 2? I don't remember. It's a cube. Then we had another one of these. What's this? Circle. Yep. Then we had another shape that looks like a ball. You remember what this is? Sphere. Very good. So we had a lot of shapes to look at. Hope you're starting to remember some of those shapes. I know, it's a lot. It's a lot. Let's see if you can remember any of them. That'd be fabulous. Now, we were collecting some popsicle sticks, right? And I have a, what is this up here? A 10 frame, and then down below I have a 5 frame to help us with our 10 buddies and our 5 buddies. So let's spin the spinner and see how many sticks we're gonna get. Ooh, what number did I get? 3. So I'm gonna put 3 sticks into the 5 frame. Now, did that fill the 5 frame up? No. So what do you think 3 needs? What is 3 missing to make it full and be 5? 2. 3 and 2 are 5 buddies. Now let's move those 3 into the 10 frame. Oh, look at that. Did it fill it up? Now, what do you think 3 needs with it to make 10? How many is it missing? It's missing 5 and 2. Do we know a number that is 5 and 2? 7. So 3 and 7 are 10 buddies. Great job. All right, let's erase this. And let's move these sticks into our collection. We're going to collect again. Because like I said, we haven't been doing number corner much. Look what we get to collect. 5. I'm going to put 5 into the 5 frame. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did it fill it up? It did. So what does 5 need to make it 5? It doesn't need anything. What number is nothing? 0. So 5 and 0 are 5 buddies. 5 and 0 make 5 together. Let's move these up here to the 10 frame. Let's practice a 10 buddy. Did it fill up the 10 frame? No. What does 5 need to be 10? How much is 5 missing? It needs 5 more. So 5 and 5 are 10 buddies. Oh, wait, there's something special about that. 5 and 5. What do we call that when it's the same number twice? Doubles fact. Very good. All right, let's erase this. And we will add that to the collection. And then let's spin again. Let's see what else we get. Ooh. 3. We're going to put 3 on there. Okay, you ready? I'm going to put 3. What goes with 3 to make 5? What does 3 need to be 5? 2. 3 and 2 are 5 buddies. Hey, I think we just did that one, didn't we? Now let's move the 3 up into the 10 frame. What does 3 need to be 10 this time? How many is it missing from the 10 frame? 2 and 5. How much is that? Oops, sorry about that, guys. It's missing 7. 3 and 7 are 10 buddies. Woo! Did I get in there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, there we go. Now, let me get my eraser. We're going to spin one more time. That way we have a nice full collection for the week. Ooh, check it out. What do we get? 4. Does anybody think they know what 4 is going to need to be 5? Oh, I think some of you already know who 4's 5 buddy is. All right, what does 4 need to be 5? What does 4 need? 4 and something would be 5. What does 4 need? 1 more, you're exactly right. Now let's move the 4 up into the 10 frame. Let's work on that 10 buddy now. Woo! Lost him. Try that again. He just slid all the way down, didn't he? Okay, so there's 4. Did it fill up the 10 frame? No. So what does 4 need to be 10? What's 4 missing? 1 and 5. So it's missing 6. 4 and 6 are 10 buddies. Now I'm going to add these to the collection. And maybe next week we'll find out how many we collected. Now I want to do one more thing before we go. I have been keeping track of your days in school, so it has been updated. I'm going to go ahead and add a chain link for today. And I want to see if we can figure out how many days you've been in school. Can anybody look at that and just know how many days you've been in school? Well, how many are in a full one? 10. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 groups of 10. Let's try counting those by 10. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So we have 50 over here, plus we have these that aren't in a 10 yet. Does anybody know what number that is? Do you see the 5 red and the 1 blue. So what number would that be? 6. So if we have 50 and we have 6, does anybody think they know how many days you've been in school if you have 50 and 6? 50 and 6 make 56. 50 and 6 make 56. 50 and 6 make 56. Very good. So you have been in school for 56 days. We have it over here too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 groups of 10. And then 6 ones. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56. Now the last thing I want to do before we go is let's count all the chain links. I want to hear you count really loud. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56. I know that was a long one today. Thanks for hanging with me. I hope you have a fabulous day. I hope you had a wonderful week. Have a wonderful weekend. See you later.